All right, we're starting from the top.
Starting from the top. Okay.
Okay. Well, we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Sajith. You can call me AJ for the people who don't know.
Okay. I'm Rayyan. Yeah, this is our take 2 because the camera turned off the first time.
Yeah, so we might include it in there. I don't really know.
You know, I kind of like the intro.
I like the intro. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. And then clip this to the second half because that was natural.
It was so natural. It was so good. And
we
then
were
got
just like fiddling with how to figure out how to get the connection issues. But what you were saying prior, you were saying we have a lot of information that we talk about regarding like the nerd stuff we watch, the social media, like entertainment, everything. And then there's no like digital footprint after. And you were talking about Tron Ares. We just filmed like our reactions to it. So you were going off that. That's what you were saying.
Taking them back. Okay. Yeah. Basically the reason for this pod is so that we can communicate our thoughts and our feelings on stuff, movies, TV, games, entertainment, whatever. And then really have like a space to store it, as well as kind of voice our opinions on what we liked and what we don't like.
Yeah.
I feel like we're both very different in the sense that I think you have a bit more of a critical view.
A little bit.
On films. And me, I wouldn't say I'm like super easy to please, but
he's just like a happier individual. He just finds movies more entertaining, which is good. Like that's a good thing.
I'm here for the vibe, right? Like I'm just here to understand. So again, want that footprint. That's why, again, like we just said, watch Tron Ares. I filmed a quick video right after, which I will also post, but it's kind of like, this is our thoughts, like immediate thoughts. But everything else, I mean, like, yeah, we can talk for like an hour about it.
Which is also like, I think the nice thing about podcasts, everything you say, I agree. Also the fact that we can have like a dedicated space and time where we can talk about it for for a period of time. So I think we watched Fantastic Four and we watched Superman very recent, like opening shows.
Probably. I think Superman we had to wait because
I was on trip. And these were literally posters that we got on like right after we watched the movie.
So I'm telling you, but like the Regal sub is just worth it.
Yes,
it's just worth it.
Yeah. I would say like he inspired me. Basically, he has the Regal sub membership. Basically, how much you have to pay per month?
It's like $22.
$22, and you can watch like unlimited movies, and that's like the best thing. Like I think that is such a good investment. So that's what we've been doing. We first started off, I think, watching Superman. Right? Is that the first one we watched?
No, come on, dude. No. I feel like that's the first one we watched with the sub, but I think we've been watching stuff since beforehand.
Okay.
I don't remember, but there was one movie we watched with our friend Zia. Remember that time? That was like after a Chipotle run or something.
Yeah, I forgot what that was, but it was good.
I don't remember.
No, it was Mission Impossible.
Oh,
yeah, it was Mission Impossible,
oh my God.
Which I actually really liked. I wish I got the popcorn bucket for that because it had like the key and everything.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, it had like the double key thing and everything.
Wait, no, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I wanted to collect, like I also wanted to get the Galactus bucket.
Yeah, where are you going to put it, man? Where are you
yeah, it's like $75. It's like this big.
Yeah.
It's like...
I mean, yeah, that sounds crazy. Anyways, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about kind of, I think, the summer. This summer was very good.
Yes, yeah.
There was so much that came out this summer. Talk about the ups, the downs, what's good, what's bad.
So we start... Okay, so this summer...
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with Superman and Fantastic Four. I think that's like where we're starting off with, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to start off with, Superman or Fantastic Four?
Let's talk about Fantastic Four.
I agree.
I think it's
less
the lesser of the bunch.
Yes, agreed.
Less controversy? What do you mean less controversy?
There's no one like talking about like, oh, which Fantastic Four movie is the better, which Superman movie is better. There's nothing like that. So I'm not like... There's just a lot more because this is the start of the DCU. There's a lot of pressure, so I'm gonna save that for
sure. Fine. Okay, you first.
Fantastic Four. I like this movie a lot, actually. I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
So what's your rating?
So I've thought about this a lot more.
I've only watched it once.
Okay. I think it's a little shallow.
Okay. Wait, are you saying my rating's shallow?
No, the movie.
Okay.
I think it's a little shallow. it's very MCU. I mean, that's whether that's a good thing or bad thing at this point, right? It's good though. I give it like a 7.5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised.
What did you expect?
Because I think we started off talking about how you're a very like happy person who's just like always you're entertained by movies like very well.
Yes.
So usually my rating is usually lower than yours.
I agree, and I know, and I'm probably gonna rate this one higher than you. Okay. But and if you remember when we first talked about it, I rated this one higher. I'm pretty sure.
What did you rate this one?
I think I gave it like also like an 8.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
But I have dumped the rating. Okay?
Did you watch it again?
I watched like a synopsis video type thing. Like a look.
Okay.
Like, you know, so I'm a little bit like changed because of that. But I think Pedro Pascal, is that how you say it?
Gotcha.
He's a good actor. I think he's good.
Yeah.
And again, everybody else disagrees. Everybody on Reddit and stuff, like, they totally disagree with this. They say that, this guy, he was a great Reed Richards, which I think he may have been, right? He's really, really smart, and the way they were showing that he was trying to solve these big problems and like building all these stuff, his superpower is supposed to be his brain.
His intelligence.
That's his intelligence.
His IQ.
Okay? I feel like everyone was like, wow, they showed him he was so smart. I'm not going to compare it to any of the other movies. I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
But in reference to what my belief is of who Mr. Fantastic is, right? This dude did not feel like I know he's the smartest man, but I felt like it didn't feel like he was the smartest man. Okay, it felt like he was more. Like they brushed over it. They went over it.
It was Pedro Pascal pretending to be the Fantastic.
No.
Right?
No. Even if I forget about the actor, right?
Oh, okay.
Like they were like, oh yeah, I'm solving for this. I'm doing tests on the baby, right?
Gotcha.
This is all not spoiler free, okay? They're doing tests on the baby, but they don't like. I didn't feel like placed in his shoes and understanding that he is the smartest man alive. It was just like, solution,
Gotcha,
right?
yeah.
I want to see the process.
Yeah.
I want to know that he's the smartest man alive, not by like seeing him be smart, but by like kind of understanding. Okay, that was my first problem. The second problem with this movie was when Mrs. Fantastic, okay, she went down with her baby and everyone's yelling at her, and all of a sudden she calmed everybody down. I was like, dude, come on, man. These guys
Like, you're saying like that's not realistic.
No, it's not realistic. These guys want to riot, bro. These guys want to like kill you. They want to destroy you, and that's what's happening. So those two things kind of like let me down. Also, part of it was Mr. Fantastic being stretched out and he can't go past like 6 feet.
Yeah,
right? That was kind of annoying. But besides that, like those are my two biggest drags on the story. Besides that, Galactus, incredible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which and I don't think he's coming back. By the way,
I don't think so either.
I think he's a one and done, which is insane.
I forgot his I forgot the thing's actor, but he's also in The Bear. I don't know if you've seen that, but
all right, I don't think I have.
Yeah, incredible. So he did a great job. Okay. Human Torch, amazing. I love that guy.
Okay.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cast was great. The premise was great. I think out of the most recent MCU movies, like this was one of the better ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I also saw what's the other? Did we watch that together? Did we watch Thunderbolts together?
We did.
We did. Okay, so we can talk about that too.
Oh, I totally forgot about Thunderbolts.
But yeah, overall the movie, it was good. I think there's some drawbacks to it.
Yeah. Okay. You know, like I still stick with my rating, but I agree with what you said regarding Reed Richards. I am going to compare him. I am going to compare him to the other actors and the other iterations of this character. And personally, for me, you're right. Like I did not feel like he was like the smartest man alive, and I think I know why. And I think this is like, I just feel like he was too emotional in the movie. I feel like he let the emotions get to him. Like the other Fantastic Four iterations, he was stressed. Here, he was like emotional, and he was just like, he just didn't seem like the smartest person to me. The two iterations that I remember is from like the old Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
With like, I forgot the actor's name. And then the guy from The Office, which was in Doctor Strange. And in all of these iterations, in the order of release is the same order of quality for me. So the first person who did Fantastic Four from the original, he was the best in my opinion. He looked smart, he acted smart, he was like comedic, and then the second person.
You think Miles Teller was a better Reed Richards?
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know the names. Who's Miles Teller?
Hold on, pulling out the phone. You don't know Miles Teller. Miles Teller is an excellent actor. Okay, however.
Are you talking about from the original?
No. It's a different one. Oh my God, what is this? Hold on. I'm pulling up Miles Teller.
I'm pulling up Fantastic, like
This guy, bro.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about him.
Oh, you're ignoring that.
I'm ignoring that. No,
Oh, that movie's not, okay.
That movie's not even in the conversation.
Okay.
Sorry. Like, I'm talking about the OG.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
What's that guy's name? Do you know?
I don't know, bro.
Okay, the original Fantastic Four with the Silver Surfer, those two movies.
Yes. Okay.
I think that Reed Richard is the best.
Okay.
Then the Reed Richard of, Doctor Strange. I think he was fine.
Oh yeah, John Krasinski.
I think he acted.
Bro, he was in for like 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, but he seemed like self-assured, and he seemed, even in his panic stage, he looked good, which was like I liked.
Yeah.
This I wouldn't say is like the best. I would not say he's like the best in my opinion. It's just there were some flaws and drawbacks. I also with Sue.
Yeah.
When she was giving birth, I thought that scene was amazing. There was so much riding on the line. I remember that was like the beginning, like of the portion of the movie where I was like, "Wow, this is getting really, really good."
Yeah.
And it was just like they were trying to fight, they're trying to fight Silver Surfer, which I like. I like how she was a woman this time. That was cool. I originally, when I found out about that, buddy, come on. But when I originally found out about that, I was not 100% sure because I had like a very nostalgic feeling. Like attachment to the old Silver Surfer.
Yeah. I mean,
and
she's just in the comics.
Yeah. But and then Johnny, I like Johnny a lot. This is gonna be a hot take.
God.
This is gonna be a hot take. This is gonna be a
no.
weird take.
Okay.
And actually, the hat guy from the Escape Pod said this. He said Johnny is not attractive enough to be Johnny, this character. And I low-key agree.
Whoa!
Which is because Johnny is this like playboy cool guy character that like Chris Evans played in the OG, which I feel like
that's Chris Evans, man.
I know, but I just didn't feel like he was Johnny Storm. I feel like Johnny Storm needs to be more like I don't know, more different. Like he just felt I don't know if this was like the style affect in that movie. But I was just like, I'm not sure if he's like, I stick with what the hat guy said in Escape Pod. But other than that, I felt like the movie was really good. I do agree with you what you said with Reed Richards. And I am a little irritated that they brought in Galactus and I don't think we're ever going to see him again.
Yeah, he was kind of thrown away very
quickly.
Very quickly.
Also, the way he lost, I thought was really stupid.
Yeah,
like the way that those
plot armor, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you're saying all this stuff and you're still rating it 8.5.
Yeah, now I'm like reflecting. I think
that's crazy.
I think I'm gonna give it a. What did I say? 8.5. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay, there we go. Now,
no, just kidding. 7.5. I'm gonna say 7.5.
The balance has come back.
I think that's the nice thing is like we don't really agree fully on things, which is why the topic of conversation on random movies is really, really good because it makes it more entertaining. But also, like, how did Fantastic Four end? Fantastic Four ended with the Thunderbolts, like the Thunderbolts being in the post-credit scene, correct?
No. That was other way around. Fantastic Four ended with the preview of Doom.
Yeah. It was Doom.
Spoiler.
We saw Doom.
Yeah,
no, we didn't really see him.
We saw his hand.
We saw
and
Doom.
the kid.
Do you know about do you know like the significance of their kid?
Yes.
He's like literally like a god basically.
Bro,
That is the point why Galactus wanted to eat him because like it would fill his because I think he is supposed to be the successor of Galactus.
Yeah, that was the plan for him at least because he would finally feel satiated enough to stop eating planets.
Yeah.
That was his goal. Yeah, God, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
I think we leave that for the end where we talk about future movies and what we're looking for.
Yes, yeah.
But okay, I think we're aligned now. 7.5.
7.5, and you gave it a.
I also gave it a 7.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I'd like just rated that without even thinking about your rating. Okay, cool.
And again, it's like I will say, ooh, hey cat, dude, I love you, cat.
Yeah.
I will say though, my ratings are more so. I'll say 10 out of 10. I don't give anything 10 out of 10, really.
Yeah.
10 out of 10s are my masterpieces. 9 out of 10 is a very, very good movie. Like I will 9 and above. Like I would love to rewatch this.
Yeah.
If you go further, 8 is a great movie. 7's good. 6 is like eh, and 5 and below, it's trash.
What's your 10s? Do you have a 10?
I think I would say probably Inception.
Okay.
Inception's my favorite movie all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hot take of all time.
All time.
That's crazy.
It's just so much. And again, I'm not going to comment on like whether or not it's wrong to. I've seen that movie like at least 15, 20 times.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's like I'm like averaging like once every 2 years I'm watching this movie.
Yeah. No, I respect that. I respect that. I do that with some movies.
I just really like the concept. Also, it's from my childhood, so I think there is a bit of an emotional context there.
Sure.
I also think The Dark Knight is very high up there. I don't have any problems with The Dark Knight except for how long it is.
Dark Knight's really good.
The Dark Knight is very good.
I gotta say, Spider-Verse for me is just
very close.
So high.
Very close.
I think both Spider-Verse movies. Maybe the second one. I think both are above Dark Knight for me.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I'm not rating Dark Knight 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's problems for that, but I'm saying that's like also really good. But I think like out of like complete 10s, I think the first Spider-Verse movie, and I think we talked about this too, the first Spider-Verse movie, and then I think for me it's Inception.
Gotcha.
Okay. Interstellar, I keep flip-flopping.
I was gonna say, I'm very surprised
Interstellar.
you're not like going off on Interstellar.
I love space.
Yeah.
Okay? Space movies.
I love space too.
And like Interstellar is, although probably not completely scientifically accurate, right? Interstellar is one of the best movies all time as well.
I think it's slightly overrated. I don't know. I think I need to rewatch it. But a little overrated for me. But
dude, the score, the
score is great, but I think I need to rewatch it. We need to chat about it because I feel like,
you know what? That's for the next one. Yeah. We're gonna both rewatch Interstellar and talk about it.
We're just gonna like continuously just push things off to the next episode. All right, let's talk about Superman, which I think is. You go first. You go first. Let me hear your rating.
I loved it.
Okay.
I love this movie. Look, you see, I'm doing the absolute cinema. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I love this movie.
Okay.
Because, like, I'm not a big Superman guy, right? I loved Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people like hated some of the movies. Man of Steel was wonderful. A lot of people hated Man of Steel. I loved it.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a hot take. That is a very hot take.
Is it?
It is, like, according to like the nerd fandom, like especially with James Gunn coming in and everything, like.
Yeah. So I really liked Man of Steel.
Gotcha.
I really liked the Superman movie.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, although I am a little easier to please, right? I will say, like, I don't give movies like high scores just cause, right?
Yeah.
I will say the rating for me is like 8.5.
Okay. That's a little lower than I expected.
It has flaws. Sure. But again, on my rating, like 9 is like amazing movie.
So wait, what's Man of Steel?
Man of Steel is.
I trapped him. See this?
I mean, it's so close. It's so close. If I have to give this like an 8.5, I'll give. And we, by the way, we both discussed this. We're gonna do half points.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because if you do that point, like 0.1, 0.2, it's too much.
Like in reality, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is like a 8.75. Like we're just not gonna do that. So if I have to give this an 8.5, I'll give Man of Steel an 8.
Okay.
I think this is better than Man of Steel.
Okay.
And that's a take. I know a lot of people say that, but
I don't think that's actually a take.
Really?
I think 90% of like the fandom will agree with you on this. And this is where I come in. I'm like that 10%. I when I first watched this movie, I was a little shy to even tell you what I thought because I was just like, I was so hyped about this movie. And before I even say my rating, before I say anything, I want to talk about like the pressure about this movie, because to start the DCU has had this like roller coaster movement, just like, oh, we're going to like we're going to do Man of Steel, then we're going to do Batman v Superman, then we're going to do Justice League, and then it was Justice League, and then like Zack Snyder's cut, and then like The Rock comes in and he's like, you know what? Let me be the Black Adam, and let me bring Henry Cavill back as Superman. And then he comes back and says, I am Superman. And then James Gunn like takes him back and says, no, we're not doing that. So the DCU has been in shambles like this entire time. But the thing that DCU has over Marvel is they have like, I believe they have ownership over all their characters. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure like Marvel doesn't have full ownership of Spider-Man because they're fighting with Sony on it. Yeah. So they like in time, like DCU will get that perfection level because they just have all the characters and they just have not performed a good job. While Marvel is kind of like towards the end of their career and they're like looking kind of at like rebuilding. So all that being said, I would give this like, I'd give this a 7.5 to 8. And the reason why I say that is because it was not really what I was looking for when I was looking for Superman. Most nerds are gonna say like Superman is supposed to be this like very like joyful, amazing like type of guy, which he embodied very, very well. Yeah. And I liked that. It's just there was too many goofy things. Like, and we can talk about this in relationship to Peacemaker because we're talking about the movie, so we'll talk about the shows towards the end, like towards the end of the episode. But when I watched Man of Steel, I felt inspired, I felt powerful, I felt great. And like when it came out of the movie, I felt like something else. That score, even now, I like watch movies like when I'm working out, I'm like listening to scenes on TikTok with my phone like face down, while I'm working out, because it's just so like amazing and it sounds just great. I understand that Henry Cavill wasn't like super smiley. He was like more aggressive. He was like in this movie, what's the guy's name? I forgot his name. The Superman's name. The actor.
David Cornswet or something.
Yeah, David. Okay, David, like, in this version of Superman, he, like, saved a squirrel. Yeah. Which is, like, something Superman would totally do, and I like that. But the thing is, there was just so many more goofy moments in the movie that I just did not like. One, like, the suit. I did not like the suit. I did not like the suit. Man of Steel's suit was so much better and realistic and more alien looking and just looked crazy. If he was put into a better suit, like even this exact design, just like in a nice tighter like type of like just like a cooler, I don't know, like fabric, I don't know. It just looked like kind of baggy and kind of loose and just like it seemed off to me. And I really hope that they change the costume for the next episode.
You don't like the underpants?
No, I don't say I don't like the underpants. I just don't like the material.
You don't like the fit?
Yeah, it just seemed like very like, it's like as if CW made a movie. That's like hands down, like that is like the, okay, I'm not talking about the movie, I'm talking about like the costume.
Yeah.
Because
it does feel like the same texture as if you've seen Arrow. It does feel the same texture.
I watched Arrow and Flash, so it's giving me that vibe.
I will agree with that. That might be a hot take for you viewers out there, but I would take that. I think material-wise, sure, but like the costume, man, I feel like he fit into it really well.
Yeah, he put like. And what the thing is, Superman has to have a good amount of muscle. He put on a lot of muscle, but you can't really like you can tell he's like dense, but you can't see. It doesn't look that like Henry Cavill's suit. He looked...
Yeah, but that dude was a beast, though.
No, but they're both beasts. They both are jacked. Yeah. Like, it's just, like... It didn't really, like, accentuate the features of, like, this... Man of Steel is about a guy who's a god trying to be a human. And this guy is basically, like... It's, like, more like he's viewed as God. Like, he's just, like... It shows, like, how amazing he is and just, like, how powerful he is. Well, this movie, they're making him, like, more like, I am human. Like, I'm, like... I'm just like you. Remember, he does that whole speech with Lex. He's like, yeah, I'm a human, blah, 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 this and that. But where in the other movies, there's this clear difference where he's like this godly being and he's coming down and helping, while this guy is like here and he's like trying to help with everything around here, which both are good. It's just like, also the storyline, there's too many characters and there's just too many things going on.
So, okay. That's a lot.
I know, I'm saying a lot right now.
No,
I'm like
no,
venting.
no,
I had this in for a really
we watched
long
the movie.
time.
I think that's why you weren't talking much. We watched the movie, and after that, I was like, wow. And let me get to that. So, the reason I loved it was because I felt happy throughout the movie.
Yeah.
I felt warm inside.
Yeah, and that's good.
You know,
that's
like
good.
I was like, wow, this guy, like, he's saving people, blah, blah, blah. I get the extra characters.
Yeah.
I will agree with you on the suit. I do like the suit. I don't think it's better than Cavill's, but because he was like skin tight in that thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's a good suit. I like the suit. I was very scared about how they do like the underpants, right? But he looked good in it. My downsides for the movie was just he felt weak.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my. Also, there was the twist where like the guy that was beating him up was the clone of him. I feel like that's been glossed over so much. Like, how did they get like a clone of him? Like, did they explain that?
Lex is just him collecting his DNA, like hair strands, different things, etc. Okay.
That's a weak story point.
Yes,
that's weird.
But I think that's going to lead to Bizarro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Fair.
That's what I think. I think it's going to lead to Bizarro because, dude, we didn't see him die.
Yeah, we didn't.
He's probably fine.
You're like, you made a very good point. He seemed so weak.
He was weak, man. He got beat up
by like everybody.
He got pushed around, man.
I think the starting was him literally getting like punched into like the ice.
Yeah.
Like,
I know getting punched around and like, you know, you're holding your punches, right? I get that. Like I know Spider-Man does that too.
Yeah,
he holds his punches, and then we see that in the latest Spider-Man movie where he's like beating Green Goblin.
Yeah, he was just he was
like
going
powerful.
off.
I'm like, whoa, dude, chill, bro. Relax.
That was
he felt weak. I know he's probably pulling his punches, but like, dude, you're about to die, man. Like
Henry Cavill,
Henry Cavill destroyed buildings.
He was like with a punch like far away. Like the impact of a punch is like disintegrating a building.
And that's the thing I loved about Man of Steel was like as I was in there, I felt each punch.
Yeah.
I watched that in theaters, by the way. Like
You're saying you didn't watch it in theaters?
No, I watched Man of Steel in theaters.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because we were kids.
Yeah, I watched it in theaters.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Punched around over and over, and every time there was a punch, I would feel it.
Yeah.
Especially in like the cornfield area, right? Mm-hmm. Or like that one. There's like a behind the scenes where Henry Cavill like slides on his legs or whatever. I don't know if you've seen that, but like that area scene, like and like the jets flying, like you feel.
Also, it was so the cinematography in Man of Steel. Every like shot was like aesthetic and beautiful, and it seemed right. And like, the scene where he's like. He's like, do you dare threaten my mother? Like, he's just like, that was such a good scene.
That was very good. And I didn't feel that in this movie.
Yeah.
I felt like in this movie, like, he was good, but he wasn't all powerful. And this is the strongest being on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, although he was strong, right? But like, and unfortunately, a lot of people are like, why are you comparing it? They're two different movies. You have to. I mean, like, if... That's our basis to go off of, right? And I saw that basis, and I was like, when this guy's hitting his punches, and cinematography as well, I thought, like, the ending scene where he's, like, spinning in circles with his lasers coming out of his eyes, and, like, that kind of scene.
Yeah, that was literally awesome. What I was going to say it's not. So do you remember when he comes up to a guy, he like punches him and his tooth flies out and it hits the camera and then he like spins around really fast? I thought that whole thing was really goofy.
Whoa!
I thought it was okay, because think about it. Like the standard is the animated Superman series.
Sure.
He's right. I don't think he's ever done anything like that. I haven't even watched that series, but like I don't think like has he done anything like that?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
But oh my god, dude, this is a whole nother. Oh my god, what a can of worms to open. That was awesome, man. That made me feel good. I was like, wow, I love this guy. Go beat the crap out of him.
Okay, like this is where we're gonna have to agree to disagree. I want like an all power. Like I want the Henry Cavill aspect, like the strength and power and the fighting style, with the attitude that he had, like the saving the squirrel, like doing all, like being smiley.
I'll agree
and there was one thing he said when Crypto got scared. I saw this online that someone brought up, but it was like, he says something like, he's not even my dog and he's not even a good one, but I know he's scared and alone and that's why I want to go after him. Like that is the definition of Superman, and that is something I'm excited to see. The thing with this movie is, even though I gave it a low rating, I am very hopeful for the DCU, because this is so they like leaned into so much goofiness, not goofiness, but like goofiness or whatever, or like the magical, like, I don't know what to call it, the word, it's like the theatrics of Superman so much. They have like the dude, what's the guy's name?
The Jimmy Olsen?
Not Jimmy Olsen, the dude who's Mr. Terrific.
Yeah,
like
so
they like leaned into him. They were not afraid to do these things, and the reason why that makes me excited is because of Batman. Because I am so excited to see Batman.
Oh
like,
my God.
if we can see the Bat family, if we can see Dick Grayson, if we could see Red Hood, like.
Yo, I want to see Nightwing. They need to do a live action Nightwing that's not CW.
Yeah. Have you seen everyone giving a lot of crap about how impossible it is to cast Nightwing? Because Nightwing's like this, like very like. Have you seen that online?
I have not.
It's just like Nightwing's supposed to be like this, like basically the sex symbol of like DC, and they're like, yeah, we can't find anyone who's like that, and whoever like gets picked is going to have like this insane pressure, but. That's why James Gunn, I think he does do fan service well. I think he does listen to fans. And I think this is like a good segue into... Do you have anything to say about Superman?
I think you're wrong.
but it's okay. It's okay.
No, I think that's it for Superman. I think
I also came in... I was in Mexico. Like, and I was... like right before I came in, I was so excited. I was very excited for this movie.
He was dying to watch this movie.
I was very excited.
I actually have to wait for him, and I'm mad about it. I'm still mad about that, bro.
It's okay. The next movies, we'll watch it on time. But I think we should segue into Peacemaker.
Sure.
Because it connects to James Gunn, and what did you think of the season 2 compared to season 1? Also, what time is it?
It's 7:25.
Okay, let me know whatever.
I think Peacemaker I liked it.
Okay.
I really liked it. Mm-hmm. But again, when I watch, there's some aspects of it which I was like, you know. I think it's better than season 1.
I agree with you. I actually think, I don't even know what my rating is for this.
I don't have a rating either.
We don't have to really go for a rating for this one, but I actually really liked it.
I did too.
The only complaints I have is like, I feel like shows do this for like shock factor. Like The Boys, they do like gore scenes and nude scenes, but like they did not need to do that for Peacemaker, I feel like, which was just like a lot, like in like his mourning phase. But I thought it was really good. Like, and they leaned into James Gunn's style a lot into this show. Like, it was very weird. Like, it was like very like, and I was like, okay, like this is very interesting. Like, I'm like excited to see where this is going. And like they brought Lex Luthor in. Yeah. Like, which I was like, whoa, that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
So
here's what I'll say about this. And since we agree on this, I guess we don't have to really like go too crazy into it. My biggest concern with the season 2 was the last episode.
Are you talking about like when he got into a different dimension?
I think the whole last episode was extremely rushed.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to create this like definition for the future. Yeah. Right? Through Peacemaker, which is good, but dude, it needed more time. Like you won the battle. Okay? And then you immediately segue into, oh my God, I have this company now. Immediately segue into, oh my God, I'm throwing this guy away. Immediately segue into, oh, you know what? Like, oh my God, Lex Luthor is now the partner of Rick Flag Sr. Yeah. Immediately he's thrown away, right? Like that all happened in the span of like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. And like, I just expected more. There were too many loose ends, which I know they're setting up like the future, right? They already said they're probably like James Gunn has not renewed for season 3. He says he might.
Hasn't?
He has not. He said he might not do a season 3. He doesn't have time. He wants to focus on movies. So either someone else is going to come pick up a season 3, or they're going to loop it in with the what's the world called? Do you remember what it's called? The prison world.
Oh, no, I don't know what it's called.
Oh my god, dude, this is. I forgot the name of it. I will. Right here. I'm writing it right here. Okay. In post. Okay. That is very important to the future of the DCU.
Okay.
If you look into how they did it in the comics, how they did it in
What are you like? Why are you going off like Phantom Zone type stuff or what?
No. I forgot what it is, but this is the world that he created. That like external universe to like put like soups in.
Yeah.
Right. That is a very core concept in the comics, and there's like a whole storyline based off of it.
Okay.
And I know they're trying to align it for that, and I know that Peacemaker is going to be central to that. I know it's probably going to be in a movie, maybe 2-3 movies down.
Okay.
I think they're just going to put this guy aside, and that pissed me off.
Yeah.
The way that like, and I get it, fine, you're going to do a cliffhanger thing, but the cliffhanger is leading to nothing.
Yeah.
Right? There probably won't be a season 3.
That sucks if there's no season 3.
Yeah, it's not confirmed, and he specifically said, hey, man, I'm going to focus on movies, so either someone's going to pick it up, and then they're going to start that story, or they're probably just going to segue into a movie, and he's going to be part of some movie. Again, another quote that I saw online, it was like, oh yeah, like these characters will have closure, but it might not be in the same show. Right, the whole like environment that they set up, the company that they set up, that's also in the comics.
Yeah.
Right. I think James Gunn is trying to go for more of like, oh, these guys are really good guys instead of being like a gray agency. Yeah. Right. They're gonna be good guys, and they're going to like support governments or whatever. I don't even know. They're gonna support whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that all stuff, like they did a lot of setup in such a short amount of time. The initial part was great. The Peacemaker story, I love. Dude, John Cena's amazing.
Yeah, he's
perfect.
He's
for this role. He wasn't even the top target for this. Dave Bautista was
for Peacemaker.
For Peacemaker,
Are you saying like even in like the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, he was supposed to be it, but he denied the role.
Interesting.
Or something.
Yeah, John Cena's like perfect.
And John Cena was a backup. This guy's like, this is his best role yet.
John Cena like did such a good job at being just like.
Dude, I love John Cena now, bro. Yeah. Growing up, I was a Triple H guy. Okay, over in WWE.
I didn't even get into that.
Okay, I was so into WWE, and I was like, I hate this guy, John Cena. Can you see me? Whatever. But amazing. So again, I love the show. I'm not gonna rate it because there's too much going on.
There's too much going on.
But it was good.
Okay.
I think it was good. I don't like the ending. Not because of what the ending was. I didn't like how they did it.
Gotcha.
Too soon. Too quick.
I agree with you on that. I honestly don't have like a whole lot to say. I just like enjoyed it. I'm not like super harsh on shows. Yeah. But we can also talk about, what is that one show called?
Oh, the Creature Commandos?
Creature Commandos, and then we can talk about like random news.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, so there are a couple things I want to talk about after this, but let's wrap this up really quickly. Creature Commandos, I loved Rick Flag. Yeah. What happened, bro?
Exactly.
What happened?
He's just like working with all these people.
He's such a D-bag,
like,
bro.
What's so funny is they used him for the voice actor, right? Yeah, and like they made it. I loved Creature Commandos.
It was amazing.
Thought it was my favorite episode was the episode of like Frankenstein, basically, and like The Bride. Like I loved that. Like explaining The Bride
was awesome.
That was such a good explanation. So personally, I like that a lot. Yeah, it was just like really good, like the connection, everything. It's just like exploring characters like you've never really seen before and like tying them back in. Yeah. I'm really excited to see it.
Okay. Because we have to move on. There are a couple things I want to talk about more. I want to talk about the future. Yeah. That'll be at the end.
Yeah.
I want to talk about, I want us to talk about our movie of the summer. Okay. I have an answer.
Movie of the summer.
Movie of the summer, because we're at the end of summer.
Oh, okay. It's a movie we haven't even talked about, but
we haven't talked about it. But I think we're both going to agree on this.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know, maybe not. Quickly though, let's talk about Thunderbolts really quick. Thunderbolts was in the summer. I really love the theme of like depression and being alone. Like, I thought that was awesome.
Okay.
Lots of flaws in that movie too. But
wait, you're talking about Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really liked the theme, and it made me feel like, wow, like this was a deep movie, and I've been waiting for MCU to do a deep movie.
Yeah.
So I really liked it. So
I thought it was really good as well. I don't like out of 10. I honestly, I think I would put it at like an 8. Like I liked it. Like it was
it's
a
an 8
solid
for me
movie.
as well. Excuse me.
It was, it was a good movie, and it was just like there's certain things that like made me like I was like whoa, like the fact that they just made like the most perfect super soldier serum to like make someone as strong as Superman and just be like a god, and like it's kind of brushed over how they figured that out.
Yeah.
And, like, they happen to give it to the guy who has like a bipolar type of syndrome where like
he's the only one who could take it.
Yeah, so it's like that part was a little flawed, but like his character and also like all these like who's the funny guy? He's from Stranger Things. What is the dude's name?
Which one? Bob?
The big guy who's like Russian, and he's like, we
the red something. I forgot his name.
The red.
He's basically like Captain America, but in Russia, right?
Yeah, yeah. But he's very funny. But I enjoyed it. It was a really good movie.
Okay, I just didn't want to like brush over. I didn't want to not talk about it.
Yeah.
But again, I think these two were my focus for the summer.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Before we go a movie of the summer, you watched Chainsaw Man, right?
I did, yeah, I did.
Okay, and context.
I did not watch season 1 at all.
You didn't watch season 1?
My friend was like really into it. The only anime experience I have is My Hero Academia, which I really, really liked. I liked, what is it called?
Damn, your cat's sending it in the litter box.
Yes. Death Note. I like Death Note a lot.
Okay.
And, what is that called? We just watched it.
Which one?
Level Up. You can level up.
Oh, Solo Leveling. Yeah,
it was great.
That was good.
That was a great movie.
I'm a big anime guy, so
I really liked Solo Leveling.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason I bring this up
because I literally watched it 2 days ago.
Yeah, you just watched it. Yeah. I've also just watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I have experience with anime, so I understand it. I've seen the first season. I was looking forward to this movie, and but you haven't seen the first season, so I want to know your thoughts.
I thought that movie was very emotional. Yeah, I thought it was a lot. I watched it in Screen X also.
Whoa, what is Screen X?
Do you know like in Regal? So it's like where like it's like
you get like the side.
It's like the side panel. So it like it made the whole experience like way more hardcore. And we're obviously talking spoilers, so because so the first movie, like the first season, whatever, I did like a really fast recap, like literally like 5-10 minutes before the movie started.
Oh, no way.
So I watched like this crazy like concept of like all the things, and then we started the movie, and I thought like first of all, the main character, what's the main character's name? Chainsaw Man, that guy.
Denji, bro.
Denji.
Oh my god,
Denji.
I was blanking. I was like, wait a second.
So
I cannot look like this on
Denji,
camera.
Denji, like I was watching him and like in this first season recap, and I'm watching him in the movie. And I'm like, why is this guy like acting like an idiot, right? Like, why does he seem like he's so detached from? Like, remember when they were watching the movies? They were like him and like the OG demon is like they're watching 10 movies or something, and they're like 1 out of 10 usually hits, and like when everyone's crying they're like, oh, it's boring, this is nothing. And I'm wondering, like I was thinking like the demon that like the chainsaw demon that was like inside of him or whatever that mixed up with him, is it like affecting who he is? Like, is that
no?
It's not.
So this is why I wanted to take your opinion.
Okay.
A lot of people who look into Chainsaw Man from the outside, they see it as this guy's an idiot. Mm-hmm. What a loser. Mm-hmm. Why is he being painted as a main character? Why is he the main character?
Yeah, because I was just like, I'm watching the recap, right? Yeah. And he's like fully focused for a whole episode on touching. Yeah, like it's just like, why?
Okay,
like,
so the thing that people don't realize, again, okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but the thing that people don't realize is that this guy is a victim.
Okay. Yeah,
okay. The whole story, and again, I haven't, I'm reading the manga right now, and I haven't pushed in too far, but the whole premise of it is him discovering that he's not subhuman.
Yeah.
That's what you have to realize. This guy has only been driven by his natural, like, animal instincts. Okay. That's all this guy's been driven by. He wants food, he wants shelter, and he wants the third thing, which I'm not going to talk about. Okay. That's all this guy wants. That's all this guy knows.
Yeah.
And as you go through the season, he's exploring this stuff because now he finally, because of the Chainsaw Devil, like he finally is able to achieve these things. He's like, this is not all that. So in the movie,
you
when
see
he's like, oh my god, I feel like connection for the first time.
Yeah, and that's where I was like, I got very so like the whole thing. I was just like, what's going on? Like, who is this girl? Why is she showing so much interest? And why is she showing so much interest in this guy? Like, I already immediately I thought that was a little fishy. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
What? But then like they developed this connection. The swimming pool scene was insanely beautiful.
That was animated
like
so
like, well, and the music, like I don't know how, but like music just like it makes you want to tear up. It's like very emotional.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, and it's just like getting and it's building and it's building and it's building, and then they go to the fireworks scene.
Yeah.
And I kind of got a hint, right? Like obviously we get a hint that she's not who she says she is because she like straight up kills like that dude. Is he also a demon? He is a demon.
He had a contract with the demon.
Yeah, so he's trying to get Chainsaw Man's heart, but it doesn't work, right? Because she like kills. So and she's obviously like someone powerful. So I was like, okay, there's something. Maybe she just really likes him. But then like when I saw that they like time the fireworks and like the kid drops the caramel apple and a dude steps on it, and then like she like basically like hurts him. I was like, dang, that sucks. But then they like show that she actually is the only demon that has feelings for him, because that other demon is just using him, right? Like the other lady,
Makima.
Yeah. So when I was seeing,
how do you know she's a demon?
Isn't she a demon? Or she's just like I thought she was a demon.
Well, that's not. So again, I haven't read the manga, but I'm pretty sure she is. And again,
okay.
Spoilers. Well, I said spoiler and whatever. Everybody knows this spoilers. I'm pretty sure she is, but it's not. We don't know that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is like this other person who the main character, felt like really likes her. It starts off in the movie being like, I love her so much. There's no one who can distract me. I love her. Blah 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 blah. And then boom, this girl comes out of nowhere. But you find out at the end, like that girl is just using Chainsaw Man, and it was really sad to see that like they end up killing the demon. Like, you know, like, and she was the only one who actually cared for him. She was running back, and he never gets to see.
Dude, okay.
Like that.
I don't sad. Like. Again, we're going to. That's my 9.5.
Okay.
That movie was beautiful.
It was a very good movie.
That movie was beautiful, especially because I watched the full first season probably a week before.
Oh, so it's very nice and fresh.
Very fresh.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and that movie was. I was devastated at the end. I was devastated.
Yeah.
When she died.
I was so confused why the angel dude just decided to help all of a sudden. He was lazy the entire time.
There's an answer that I can't give you yet. I know the answer, but I can't.
Is it a good answer?
No.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean good answer?
Is it like, oh my gosh, mind-blowing answer? There's a rationale behind this?
There is a rationale. It is a good answer.
Okay.
Right. I thought you meant good versus bad, like evil, good versus evil.
No, I just mean like, is it
I think it's
entertaining?
It's a rational answer, I would say.
Okay.
But I can't give it to you yet because I think that you might end up watching whatever comes next for this show. So,
do you think they're going to go back into movie making or into the show?
I think they're going to do show because the next arc is supposed to be from a different perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyways, the reason I brought it up was because that was my 9 out of 10, but it wasn't my movie of the summer.
Yeah. Okay.
Movie of the summer.
Okay, I have one thing to say, and I want, you can tell me if you want to do it after movie of the summer. I do want to talk about Batman. And like upcoming projects.
Let's talk about after.
Okay, movie of the summer.
We'll do this segment. We can do it really quickly.
Yeah, I just want to like double check the name.
Wait, okay, no, but then we're disagreeing on it because this is like I already have my movie.
Okay, ready?
You first.
F1.
Okay, yeah. Well, why
I just want to
why did you have to look up the name F1, my guy?
I just was like, am I confusing it with that other movie? Do you remember the Gran Turismo?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I was just hoping I was not confusing the names. F1 was amazing. I give it a 9 out of 10, like 9.5 out of 10. It was great, like 9.5 out of 10.
It's like a. I think my official Instagram story when I posted it, I did 8.7. But since we're not doing that, I'm gonna round up. I'll give it a 9.
Okay. Yeah, I think 9's a good place, I'll be honest. It was just so good. It was so good. And the one scene that spoke to me the most was when Brad Pitt's like looking at the camera and he's talking about like basically like flying, like not thinking and just driving. And I just love that. I also love like the older guy who's like who's like unconventional and like was obviously like rough around the edges, especially when he was younger, but now he's come back and he's like needs to teach like the new playboy type of person. So I really enjoyed.
I loved it. It's also my movie of the summer. F1.
Yeah.
You know me, I really like F1 already.
Yeah,
like,
we should have watched it together.
I know.
But we
That's
just
the one movie we like misaligned on. It just
but
never
it was
happened.
just amazing.
It was very good.
Such a
Very
good movie. Very well articulated. And you know more because this guy is the F1 guy. He has like a whole F1 page. Like
I do.
he's like he told me all the shots that were taken were like real shots.
Yeah, everything. That's another reason why it felt so good. It's because everything is insanely practical. Like it is. That movie was created in such a way that almost everything, except I think when like the car flips or something, right?
Yeah.
No, even that they destroyed a real like car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's in one of the museums or whatever, or in like when they were doing their press tour. They did real stuff.
They destroyed a real F1 car.
They were actually given permission to join in on the outlaps.
Really?
So that they could like be shown leaving with everyone. And then after that, there were times where they filmed with the actual Formula One cars in their modified F2 car. So Brad Pitt and Damson Idris, I think that's his name, they were both trained to drive actual Formula cars.
That's crazy.
So these guys, like obviously during like major focused elements, they had like stunt drivers. But there's a lot of scenes where they actually drove the cars, albeit maybe not at like 200 miles an hour, right? But they drove it regularly. There's a scene afterwards. It's not in the movie, but like a YouTube like thing. It's not a deleted scene. It's the McLaren team invites them, and he does a hot lap in their Formula One car. So these guys got fit. They trained for this.
That's really impressive because it's not easy. It's not easy to drive.
People say Formula One. Oh, it's not a sport. It's
a sport. It's a sport.
That thing is crazy. You will lose multiple kilograms. Like I'm saying kgs because
that's how they talk.
Because that's how they talk, right?
Kilograms are like sweat.
Yeah, they sweat out. It's like hot races and it's like intense. They have to be able to take like 7 or 8 G's of gravity, like turning like right or left.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So they like train their necks and their like reflexes are so good.
And like your organs like shift when you like are literally going that fast. So it's pretty like that's why I love Brad Pitt. That's why I consider him one of the best actors ever because he's like he puts himself in the role and he tries.
Yeah.
And they train for that. So it's like without a doubt 9 out of 10.
Cool. We don't have to argue or disagree about it. That's our movie of the summer.
Yeah. So should we move into really fast like what we're looking forward to?
Let's do future projects and then we can wrap up from there.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to talk about Batman because Batman's coming out. Batman 2, right, with Robert Pattinson.
Pattinson. Okay, while you're looking that up, that's also a very good movie. I love that movie.
Then it goes into the Penguin. Okay, I really liked the Batman movie.
I did too.
It was good, but I had flaws with it. Like I had issues with it because I didn't really like he's not like.
I don't want to get into this. This is every single time.
That he needs to be more like. He's just like he looks skinny and depressed, and he needs to be like more charismatic and charming, and more like he needs to like as Bruce Wayne. He needs to be like more.
He was not a crazy good Bruce Wayne, but I think they're gonna evolve on that.
He was an amazing detective. Yeah. Amazing detective. I personally think Ben Affleck is the best Batman. Like the way he looks, like his costume, his fighting style, his tech, amazing. Like I thought it was great. I thought like the Christopher Nolan Batman had just more time with that Batman, but
the Penguin grew into it.
Yeah, but the Penguin made me love the Batman way more. The Penguin show, I would give that show like straight up a 9.5 out of 10.
That show was good.
That show was amazing, and the scene where they killed the kid Oh my, like, I was loving, like, you know what's crazy? I love the Penguin. The Penguin's character, everything about him, I loved him. I loved it. And you made me hate that character in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Immediately, just like that.
Yep.
But
I hated him.
the Batman's coming out in 2027. I don't know exactly when the date
27? Oh, that's so far away.
But would you rather, I never asked you this question.
Would you rather?
The Batman in the new DCU, who will share a screen with Superman, would you want it to be Robert Pattinson's Batman or a new Batman completely?
Oh my God, that's a really tough question. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, put Pattinson in, or put Pattinson in." I've seen rumors, Jensen Ackles. I've seen rumors with the guy who plays Reacher. I've seen a lot of different stuff, and to have to make up my mind, let me think. I think, yeah, they should go someone else.
I agree with you completely.
Okay.
I'm really glad we agree on that.
Okay, yeah.
Robert Pattinson Batman is good in a solo kind of film, but I cannot see him fighting these like crazy villains alongside this Superman. He's just not fit for that, I don't think.
Yeah. My reason is more along this. My reason is more like I think the vibe is different. I think the vibe is very different. Like, this is clearly a James Gunn movie. That is clearly not.
Yeah.
That is dark. It's gritty. It's wet. Right. Yeah. It's like, and like, yeah, I guess you could environmentize it and like have like just that's how Gotham is, right? And I get that, but it's like if you look at the animated series for like Batman and like how they collaborate with Superman, it's always the same kind of vibe.
Yeah, it is. It's like it doesn't feel like it's so different.
This feels way too different.
It feels way too different.
So I would like to see someone else. I disagree with it being, as much as I love Jensen Ackles, right? As much as I love the other guy, the guy who plays Reacher. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. I love that guy.
I cannot see them being no.
I need them to fit the vibe.
You have to be this like, I don't know.
You gotta be like a hot shot, you know what I mean?
You do. You have to be like
I'm looking for a Bruce Wayne.
I'm looking for a Bruce Wayne. A Bruce Wayne who's just
that's
like
around his age.
Yeah, and he can't be too old. That's the thing.
Like, if he's too old.
If he's too old, we're gonna have an issue with like the series, like projects and all that stuff. Like that's like the reason why they didn't do the Henry Cavill and the Ben Affleck thing, because it was just by the time they solved everything, it was just too old. And
yeah, he's what, in his 20s?
I don't know, but I am excited. What I am excited about this is like he is Superman. We're leading into all the various characters in the Superman universe. I know James Gunn will do the same thing with Batman, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see like a prop. Like I love the Joker. I like Heath Ledger, but I'm excited for a real
you're excited for Barry.
Animated, like the animated series Joker type, like with the purple suit and just like being crazy. I'm excited for a Bane. There's like a Bane movie gonna happen. Did you know that? Or show
No,
like a Bane, like Bane, and yeah, there's like all this stuff going on. Like there's a lot of cool projects. But in the next 2 years, these are the movies that are coming out. We have Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, June 18th, 2027. Actually, wait.
Dude, we got Avengers next year.
Just kidding. Let's start with 2026.
Yeah, come on, man.
Supergirl.
Ooh,
Supergirl, yeah. June 26, 2026.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that coming out before a Batman movie?
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too.
I think I've seen the actress in other projects. She's really good, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's not someone like super fresh to me, so I think it'll be fine. Yeah. I also think that she's really going for the, like, if you saw, did you watch the Flash movie?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so if you saw Supergirl there, well, I don't want to get into that movie, by the way. We're just not going to do that. That's going to be a whole can of worms.
Yeah, but what about that Superwoman?
I thought she was a good Supergirl, but she was still dark.
She was really dark.
So
it was following
the one look that we got at Millie's character, right?
She was like drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so
I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah,
I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to explore outside of Earth with her. And I want to see what James Gunn does, because I know he did with Guardians of the Galaxy,
They're
right?
Going to do a good
and that was amazing. The world building was insane. So I am excited about that.
Yeah.
So I think that that's actually good. They want to build the rest of the world out. Maybe they can talk about Mars, but that's my hope.
Okay. I'm excited, but I don't have a lot to say because it's still so new. Spider-Man, brand new day, July 31st, 2026.
Spider-Man, I am very hyped for because I think Tom has cemented himself as a good Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So now that he is cemented as a good Spider-Man, I think we're good.
Okay.
We're chilling. All right. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Okay. All right. Then we got Avengers Doomsday, December 18th,
That
2026.
scares me.
I'm honestly, I have nothing to say. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what the heck's going on. Just entertain me.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm scared.
I'm going in, like, I have no clue. Then we have this one I am so excited about. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, June 18th, 2027.
That is also my biggest hype right now. The only reason that the second Spider-Man is not on, like, it's very good. It's like a 9. But the reason I don't give it a momentous 10, right? Like I gave the other one almost.
Yeah.
They didn't like the ending, the
conclusion
and the conclusion.
How did you feel? I was
pissed.
I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like,
Oh my God.
I didn't expect that. I was so shocked. I was so, like, blown away. I forgot a third movie was coming.
Yeah.
But even if a third movie was coming, like, I didn't think it was going to end in the way it did.
No, it was a good movie though.
But hands down, if this movie is anything like the first two, it is the best trilogy
Yep.
of superhero.
It probably will be. I don't think that they're going to mess it up. I think they pushed it, so I don't think they're going to mess it up. Another thing I want to say is the next Hunger Games movie will come out next year.
Oh, okay.
Sunrise on the Reaping. I don't know if you're.
I didn't even watch the most recent one.
Oh, it was so good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
So good. That was good. It gave me hope again for that actress.
And
There might be there's a Avatar: The Last Airbender movie that's going to come out.
I haven't really watched Avatar. Really.
You haven't seen Avatar? Oh my God.
No.
Okay, well. Problems.
All right.
The Odyssey's coming out next year.
Okay.
Another Christopher Nolan movie.
That will be pretty. That'll be pretty good. I feel
That one's going to be nuts. And then Shrek.
Oh, that trailer was really terrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, but then we have Man of Tomorrow, July 9th, 2027. Batman 2, October 1st, 2027. And Avengers Secret Wars, December 17th, 2027.
The non-Last Airbender Avatar also comes out next year.
Oh, I'm super excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm like I watched the first two, very, very good, very solid. Both of them made like very high profits. Do you watch Stranger Things?
I do watch Stranger Things.
Are you excited for the new season?
I am, but they're so old now.
I'm excited. We're definitely going to have to talk about it when it comes out because I'm very, very, very excited for that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We'll see like what comes up. Do we have anything we're watching before the next pod?
I don't know, but we can look that up. And then worst case scenario, there are a lot of movies we skipped. We can talk more about Thunderbolts. We can talk more about other stuff. But we will watch Interstellar and talk about it.
Yeah. How long was this pod, by the way?
I have no idea.
I feel like it was long.
It might have been
I feel
long.
like we just scraped the surface.
It's just scraping the surface, but
we'll see.
But yeah.
All right. Next time. I hope you enjoyed.
Do we have a name? Do we have a name?
Not yet. We will have to figure out a name.
You know what? The name is going to show up right here.
Yeah.
That's the end credits. The name's right here.
Right here.